What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here in the shop, doing some upgrades and finishing the plumbing on this compressor. I got all the lines over here thread sealed all the way up and down to there, so that's all nice and finished. I got the compressor built up to 175, no leaks here, anything like that, so we're all good. And my other stuff came in that I need to finish this up. So I've got a 1/2-inch whip hose, 1/2-inch inner diameter as well to go from the compressor to the lines. That's 4 foot. Then I've got a water and particle separator, desiccant filter, and then another filter and a regulator from Campbell Hospital. I just got all this from Amazon, pretty cheap. And I want to use this still as a just added protection. I'd like to have it before this, so it's water, particle, desiccant, and then another water filter and a regulator. The regulator needs to be last, so. But I only have one fitting here, so I'm kind of deciding what I need to do here to get this set up, because I want to at least test it out tonight, but I want to make sure I can hook it up to test, to make sure all this stuff is sealed and no air leaks or anything, but until I can run to the store and get another 3/8 fitting. So we'll see where we're at. All right, I got everything laid out here kind of how I want it, and these are actually a little bit smaller than I thought they would be, but until I can get something a little more high tech to filter this out, this should be plenty of filtration between all 4 of these. So I think what I'm going to do for now, just to get this to work until I can run to the store and get another one of these, because right now I've got a 3/8 coming out of there to go into here, and then this will go right here in between. Let me just spread that out. That right there. My problem is I'm missing this to go in here. I wasn't anticipating getting this the last time I went to the store and got all these fittings for the last video, so I'm one short, but I have this whip hose here that's 3/8. So what I'm going to do temporarily until I can get sometime this weekend to get another one of these is just run that in between here. Shouldn't lose any air pressure, I wouldn't think, running through that. It's not necessarily a choke point since all of this is 3/8, and this should be, I'm hoping it's 3/8 inner diameter. It might be 1/4 inch, but like I said, it's just temporary. No, actually it says right there, 3/8 inner diameter ID. So perfect. I think that'll work temporarily. I'll just pull these 1/4 inch fittings off of here and that to get this set up. So I'm gonna put the camera down and get all this stuff hooked up. Things first. Our 1/2-inch whip hose. Anyone's wondering is the brand for this here. Excellent hose. Whip hose is on. Now for the filters. I need to move this down. I won't need a longer one because the regulator is just going to hang off the end of here, but I'm out of mounting room, so I need to move this down. Couldn't put the water separator and desiccant on there just yet because I should have realized this is 1/4 inch, not 3/8. 3/8 diameter, but 1/4 inch threads. So I just had to put the regulator on here, and I got a high flow quick release fitting here. Just comes off with a button. Pretty simple, nice wide open. fitting. Run into an old air hose that I had at the shop at work that we were gonna throw away. But everything is essentially ready to test out. We got our gauge there. So the only thing left to do now is to pressurize the system. That's not all the way open, so we lost a few pounds just from the dryer getting all this air in there. What kind of air pressure we get here? Set the regulator to 260. A little bit of a leak right here at the regulator, at the gauge. I've just got an old primer gun that I've had for years. Just gonna hook it up here to see what we get. Not bad at all. It's pretty good. Like I said, the only leak we got is this right here. And I just need to tighten it a little more. Of course, I put a regulator on here and keep it right about 30. We only dropped at this wide open 80 pounds at the regulator. We only dropped down 10 psi here, so it's not bad. Plenty of airflow and psi to keep up with painting. Sweet. Alright guys, so I got the leak on that fixed. It's just a really small leak. I just put some pipe sealant on it, gave it a nice tighten. New Teflon tape on it as well. Really nice, no leaks. And also had a little one right here, so I went ahead and put sealant on that. And right now it's just kind of seeping out of this old hose. It's kind of a crap hose, but that's what you're hearing right there. But all this, let me take that out. No air leaks. Hold steady pressure. All the way down, up, over and down again to the compressor. Hold steady, 150. Of course, we lost a little once we pressurized the system, and those had to seal to keep a nice airtight seal. But all our drains are nice. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the store and get probably a shorter one of these, and just take this back off. That's why I didn't thread seal that. I'm gonna take that off and then have this here in between. So it'll go this water filter to water filter here, desiccant, and then the regulator. So essentially it'll be like that, but switch that to that end. It'll be really nice. It'll be right there in the middle. And that should be plenty of filtration for me to get started painting in here. Get started painting in here. Like I said, I got to frame out a booth and stuff and get all that worked out. And I need to get a heater because it's really cold in here. Work on insulating this thing a little bit. But as far as air, we now have plenty of air, more than enough air than we could need to work in here. And I think this system worked out really well. And you know, there's more intricate ways you could do this, like I said, but in the last video. But this is perfect. I mean, for what I need, I guess it's right around 25 feet of line. Get a good long hose, reach in here to paint, be perfect. I'm really stoked. And the compressor took about 9 minutes or so to reach full 175 psi, which isn't bad at all. Didn't take much time. Super quiet. I don't think this thing will run much with how much air it's capable of holding and the amount of psi. So, and all my guns are pretty low CFM consumption. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. The first video I posted of installing this it's done better than probably most of my videos that I've posted within the first couple days. It's almost, 300 views, which isn't much compared to a lot of YouTubers, but getting started out, I'm really excited. I like seeing the feedback from you guys watching, and I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's cold. I'm gonna head home, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little part 2 of the air system update. I don't think I'll post another one putting that in there, because there's really no need to make a separate video for that, since I already explained how I'm gonna add the desiccant to it. But yeah, for getting started out, I think this is perfect. I'm really happy with it. Super satisfied. First time running any kind of plumbing like this. I think it worked out really well, and it just looks clean. Looks really nice and organized, which is what I like. Of course, all my shit laying everywhere, but that is what it is. But it's good to know that it holds good pressure, for using a paint gun, which I knew it would. That's why I bought this compressor, to withstand it. But I just had to be sure with my old primer gun. Yeah, I'll probably post when I put the desiccant on there on my Instagram or something, so look out for that. Resnick Refinishing on Instagram, or just look up my name, Eric Kinser. And that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I think in the next video I post about the shop, it's gonna be getting the space behind me worked out in a booth, which it's gonna be DIY. It's not gonna be a video cutout. But like I said, I'm working on this space behind me in the next shop video, getting it, making it a paint booth, essentially. So I can actually get started in here and stuff. I don't know when that'll be. Hopefully it'll be very soon. I just need to kind of put it on paper, what I need to do with all this area behind me, how exactly I'm gonna mount my fans. I want to mount some exhaust fans in that middle spot there and that one there. Of course, I'm gonna seal this door off, and it's gonna have, plastic lining this whole wall. Pretty thick. I'm gonna use probably 4mm plastic, because it's just transparent enough to let light in. Like through the sides, because I'm gonna mount lights on the sides here. But I gotta figure that out, the best way and the most efficient way to do it. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think down below. And if this air system helped you, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching.